Good afternoon and good evening, and welcome back to the Barbecue Network channel. I'm going to do about an 8 or 9 minute video here, see if I can be able to post and upload it, and that would be that I've done 2 videos today. I usually was doing a lot of live streams, but we'll take what we can get. Um, Wanted to do some video. I've mentioned a couple of different movie trades, and I'm not talking about the newspapers, the trade papers. I'm talking about if you could trade different people from movie history, one person to be in a different movie, etc., who would you trade? And I think, a little minor trade I like is I would put Michael Ironside in Aliens and put Lance Henriksen in Michael Ironside's role in Total Recall. So once again, that's taking Lance Henriksen's role in Aliens and giving it to Michael Ironside, and then putting Lance Henriksen in the Michael Ironside role in Total Recall. And with this, I feel Michael Ironside could play, Lance Henriksen's character in Aliens very well, and that Lance Henriksen would bring, um, uh, not to say that Michael Ironside didn't do well in Total Recall, but bring a whole other energy to that character. I'd also, if I could just, if Lance Henriksen was able to play Cohagen, I think the guy that played Cohagen was great too. But it seems like Lance Henriksen's in a lot of movies sometimes, but I sometimes feel he could be in even more. He, of course, was in The Terminator and many other films as well. Hundreds, it seems like. If not, nothing close to 1,000, but close to it. It was just a charming person to meet. I really did enjoy meeting Lance Henriksen. He looks quite a bit different than he did during his main time, as an actor. But that's how the effects of aging work. Uh, so another one I would think of um, is, even though Paul Newman, I believe, was either nominated for Absence of Malice or got very good reviews, clearly, for Absence of Malice. I wouldn't mind seeing Gene Hackman play Paul Newman's role in Absence of Malice. And on the counter flip of that, I hate to take away any Gene Hackman role and give it to Paul Newman, so I have to think for a moment. I had it. I don't want to give him Night Moves, the Gene Hackman movie Night Moves. So I don't know. I guess I would give him The Package, starring um, Gene Hackman, and another movie to be named later. Because obviously you can't just do a simple trade where you trade, Gene Hackman's role in The Package, which was a box office underachiever, a movie I happen to like, and then trade it with like one of the more better known thrillers of the '80s, Absence of Malice. I mean, I would say if you're going to make a chart of the top thrillers of the '80s, it would be Fatal Attraction, number one by a long shot. But then you got movies like Absence of Malice right up there, and Jagged Edge, probably maybe Jagged Edge right in front of Absence of Malice. So I would love to see. Oh, I just thought of it. Though I love, and I mean love, Gene Hackman's role in No Way Out, I'd like to do this trade. Paul Newman, trade out Paul Newman's role in Absence of Malice, where he co-stars with the son of a mafioso dude in um, Miami Beach. So I'd like to see that role subbed out for Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman now play that role, and then tell Paul Newman, "Hey, you're gonna go play Gene Hackman's role in No Way Out." That changes things in an interesting way. Obviously, it's classic cinema history where you got Gene Hackman smacking around Sean Young, a beautiful woman, and leading to the events of her death. Um, but having Paul Newman play that role, that's a movie trade and movie history that I think that all parties benefit. I think those are both, above average movies. One I like clearly a lot better than the other. I'm never gonna say Absence of Malice is not great or good. But then you got one that's great, one of the best movies ever made, No Way Out, and you put in Paul Newman and you take away Gene Hackman, which is a great role, but you add Paul Newman in it. It's kind of interesting. Sorry for that noise. We'll kind of leave it at that with that one, I guess. If y'all are familiar with those movies in the comments, go ahead and let me know. I guess we'll do some movie from like the 2000s. I would like to substitute out um, Jeremy Renner in that Born the Fourth movie, and I'd like to substitute him in to the Planet of the Apes franchise at large, I guess. And I would like to put in no one from the Planet of the Apes franchise. So this trade's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to nix that trade. Oh, well, you tell me out there who you think, gentlemen, a good trade in movie history. What trades would you like? The trade should make you cringe a little bit or make you a little bit scared, because I just rejiggered with cinema history there. Took away Gene Hackman from No Way Out, one of his, in my opinion, one of his greater roles. And I love his entire career, of course. But let me know what you think about what other movies you would like to rejigger. I was thinking one earlier, Russell Crowe, to play the role in Collateral as it was originally planned as. I don't know about that one. That one's very difficult. I would never like to see that because then I would have to see Tom Cruise, I guess, playing Cinderella Man. So that's a trade that benefits Russell Crowe by him getting the Collateral role, and then gives Tom Cruise a really big role he probably would have gotten nominated for playing, the boxer in Cinderella Man. So anyway, this is a really interesting subject matter in my opinion, and I hope everyone enjoys it. And we'll do some more content here on the Barbecue Network upcoming. Thanks so much. Bye for now.